Welcome to Last Week in Warframe, a series where I keep you updated on the past week of Warframe by compiling all news, announcements, and general posts by the developers from the forums, Reddit, Twitter, and even their live streams. Timestamps to each topic, as well as their sources, are in the description, so without further ado, let's go over these announcements and news from the 18th to the 24th of May. First off, we had Devstream From Home number 4. No more Devstreams are planned until Tennocon, so no more Devstream coverage until then. The Deadlock Protocol continues to have a release of sometime in May, but once again, it may be pushed back to June if needed. The Deadlock Protocol Quest will require you to have completed the Vox Solaris Quest before, of course, starting it. Garuda Deluxe and her collection, including a warfan skin, will be releasing with the Deadlock Protocol update. Dissolving Ranked Mods and Avionics will refund 70% of the invested endo with the Deadlock Protocol update. Riven Capacity will also be increased to 150 with the update. The Blazing Step Ephemera is being moved from Elite Sanctuary Onslaught and being moved to Railjack and the Arbitration Store, although nothing will be replacing its position in ESO. Garuda's Talons will also be buffed with the Deadlock Protocol. A work-in-progress update to the mission selection UI has been made with integration of the hard mode system to allow for its selection. It is unknown and unlikely, based on the conversation had on stream, that hard mode won't be released with the Deadlock Protocol. Landing craft abilities will be interchangeable in the future so that you can use the other ship abilities while using the Lisette or the various other landing crafts. The Corpus coins that are used to enter a unique new game type mid-mission will drop once per mission, and their quality will vary based on the mission's level. Protea has a Prex card, but her Levirian will not launch with the Deadlock Protocol. Lastly, the game's cursor will be customizable with the selections available up on your screen. Also, DE Pablo expanded on Twitter by sharing that the cursor will have a color picker. Now that was Devstream From Home number 4, not much, most of the stuff we already knew and covered in previous episodes. Moving from the Devstream information to our next topic, and that's Hotfix 27.5.4. It launched on PC with 2 passive augment mods and 2 ability augment mods. The first passive augment is for Atlas, Rubble Heap. It can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the Steel Meridian and Red Veil Syndicate. Rubble Heap activates when your rubble is over 1400. With the requirement met, the Landslide ability will cost no energy to cast, it will travel twice as fast and will deal 2 times the damage. The second and last passive augment is for Nidus, Abundant Mutation. It can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the Steel Meridian and Perrin Sequence Syndicate. Abundant Mutation increases the maximum amount of mutation stacks Nidus can have to 300, but the Undying proc receives a 30-second cooldown. The first ability augment mod is for Valkyr. Enrage can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the New Loka and Perrin Sequence Syndicate. Enrage increases Hysteria's damage by 200% and its critical chance by 200% as well, but the ability will only last for 15 seconds once cast and will receive a cooldown at the end of those 15 seconds. The last augment for this release and second ability augment mod is for Saren. Revealing Spore. It can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the Steel Meridian and Red Veil Syndicate. Revealing Spore enables all enemies within 40 meters affected by the Spore ability to appear on the minimap as green indicators. Revealing Spores can be placed into your Exilus slot. For game changes, Baruch's Desolate Hands will no longer consume a charge from Baruch when sharing with allies, and the Directed Convergence mod can now be placed into the Exilus slot. Now, the fixes and whatnot are up on your screen, or you can listen to me read them via my patch note video, or of course read them yourself in the forum post linked in the description. Also, a hotfix followed 27.5.4, and that was 27.5.5. And since I haven't covered it in an individual video, it fixed the Blood Rush critical chance boost not resetting when the melee combo counter reset, a hack panel in the Corpus ship sabotage tile set that would spawn enemies every time it was hacked, resulting in an abundance of mowers, a script error when deactivating Valkyr's Hysteria with the Enraged Augment equip, a script error that could occur when joining a mission in progress with a Valkyr using the Enraged Augment. They fixed a script error during a conservation encounter in the Plains Vardalon, a script error that could occur when entering the Orb Vallis while a Thermia Fracture is being sealed, a script error that could occur when viewing a Kavor Defector in the Codex, a script error that could occur on clients if a dagger from Baruch's Desolate Hands tried to fire at an enemy that was killed immediately. And lastly, in that 27.5.5 hotfix, DE fixed a harmless script error that could occur if a Companion's Mower Tractor Beam precept was active as you streamed back into Cetus or Fortuna. Next up, the Prime Vault will be rotating on the 26th of May, which means the relics for the current Prime Vault items, that being Oberon, Necro, Silver Aegis, Sybaris, Tigris, and Galatine Prime, will be removed from the drop tables in-game. Any relics for those items you have acquired will remain in your inventory. It's just they won't be in the drop tables, and you won't be able to buy them outright on the Prime Vault page on the Warframe website. The Prime accessories for this Prime Vault will also be returning to the Prime Vault. So, on the 26th of May, Trinity, Nova, Dual Kamar, Soma, Vasto, and the Kubrau Prime Collar will be made available to farm in-game through new relics. If you wish to purchase the returning Prime accessories, they will be available on the Prime Vault page at the Warframe website, and those will be the Kubrau Prime Armor, the Kubrau Prime Gene Masking Kit, the Edo Prime Armor, the Valoran Prime Sigil, and the Naviga Prime Sugatra. DE has also come out and said that the Gene Masking Kit will be a part of Trinity's pack and the Prime Accessories pack, so for those that were wondering about that in my previous video, it will be coming back in the aforementioned packs. Continuing forward, another contest is live for the FanForge merchandise. If you're an artist, go over to the forum post, have a read, and if you want to submit your work, go over there, read it, follow the instructions. The deadline for the next Tennocon round, that being round 19, is on the 20th of July at 2 PM Eastern Time. Lastly, to end the episode, something I think I've covered before, DE Rebecca has said that the new war has started and will have a cinematic quest chain, and it won't just be a bunch of Destiny 2 Red Wall-like pop-ins on the Sentients, my words not hers, but that quest chain will be sometime after Tennocon 2020. Anyway, that concludes this episode of Last Week in Warframe. If you found the video informative, make sure to leave a like. If you think I can improve upon the series in any way, shape or form outside of sharing my own opinion, comment section down below. If you want my channel glyph, there are 5 codes per platform up on your screen. They are one-time use. If someone has already redeemed them, you won't be able to get it. I'm currently working on fixing up the graphics so I can have more codes on the screen, but that is taking a while, so apologies for that. Also, Nintendo Switch, you guys currently don't have codes. You can see that up on your screen now, but yeah, I will be trying to restock them in the future, but right now, that's not the case. If you missed out on last week's episode, the annotation on your screen will take you right to it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.